When you teach a course remotely, you're going to have a Zoom class, and it's good to put a link to your Zoom classroom somewhere in your course. In this case, the instructor has chosen to put it in the menu. This instructor has also put it into modules. In the course resources that the students have access to, there's a Zoom classroom link. And then also this instructor has chosen to, in each week that they meet, every class day when they meet, she has a link to her Zoom room. Now that's not necessary for every course, but in this case the instructor chose to do that. I also want to show you some instructions that have been created by our own Deborah Lowe. There is a guide for faculty on how to do Zoom. There's a guide for students, and there's a guide for chat monitors who could possibly be your TA or a student that you've assigned in your class to be your chat monitor. So for example, we look at the faculty guide. There's all sorts of instructions for you on how to use Zoom with lots of good information. As far as the student guide goes, there's expectations that you have for the student, not only information on how to set up Zoom, but also expectations that you have for their use of Zoom. And you can go in and change this according to your own desires. And then there's the instructions for the chat monitor, which if you have a TA or a student in your class who's going to be your chat monitor, there's some good tips for that student on how to be a good chat monitor. I want to show you how to get these instructions so you can put it into your classroom. I want to show you how you can download these instructions to your own course. You'll go to Import from Commons. In the search, type Zoom class, and you'll see the Zoom classroom instructions by Deborah Lowe. So click on that, and then click Import Download, and at the bottom click Download. You want to download that to somewhere that you can easily find. So I'm going to do it to my download directory. And then I'll give that a name that makes sense to me. Back in the course where I want this to appear, I'll do an import from home. I'll do an import existing content. And I will choose Canvas course export package. I'll choose that file from the download directory and open it. And then I will say all content and import. And then that runs for some time. And it should just take a few seconds for that to run. And if I go back to modules and go to the bottom of modules, I'll see that those instructions were brought here, and I can then drag that up to where I want it to be.